Thank you for joining. Please like, comment and subscribe. A small island nation, Taiwan, for many years, had been a part of China, but in 1949, the Chinese Civil War ended, and the Communist Party of China, CPC, established the People's Republic of China, PRC, on the mainland. The defeated Nationalist Party, also known as Kuomintang, KMT, fled to Taiwan and established the Republic of China, ROC, as their government. Since then, Taiwan has existed as a separate political entity from the mainland, but the PRC still considers Taiwan as a renegade province that must eventually be reunited with the mainland. The PRC has used various diplomatic, economic, and military means to isolate Taiwan internationally and pressure the Taiwanese government to accept the One China principle, which asserts that there is only one China, of which Taiwan is an inseparable part. The United States has been a key player in the Taiwan Strait issue since the 1950s. The U.S. government recognized the ROC as the legitimate government of China until 1979 when it switched diplomatic recognition to the PRC. However, the U.S. continues to maintain unofficial relations with Taiwan and sells arms to Taiwan to help it defend itself against any potential aggression from the PRC. In recent years, the Taiwan Strait issue has become increasingly contentious as the PRC's economic and military power has grown, and the PRC has become more assertive in its territorial claims and diplomatic pressure. Meanwhile, the Taiwan government, led by President Tsai Ing-wen, has pursued a more assertive and independent foreign policy, which has irritated the PRC. As Joe Biden took office as the new President of the United States in January 2021, the Taiwan Strait issue became one of the most sensitive and potentially explosive foreign policy challenges for his administration. The Biden administration inherited a complex and delicate web of relations with the PRC, Taiwan, and other countries in the region, such as Japan, South Korea, and the ASEAN nations, which are all affected by the Taiwan Strait issue to some extent. One of the first signals of the Biden administration's policy toward Taiwan came in February 2021, when the U.S. Navy sent the Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyer USS Russell through the Taiwan Strait. This was the first transit of the Taiwan Strait by a U.S. warship during the Biden presidency and the first since the U.S. Navy conducted a series of such transits in 2020 under the Trump administration. The PRC criticized the move as a violation of its sovereignty and a provocation that could destabilize the region. In response, the Biden administration emphasized that the U.S. military would continue to conduct Freedom of Navigation operations, FONOPS, in the South China Sea and the Taiwan Strait to demonstrate its commitment to international law and the freedom of navigation. At the same time, the administration also sought to reduce tensions with the PRC by engaging in high-level talks, such as the Anchorage Summit in March 2021, which marked the first face-to-face meeting between senior U.S. and PRC officials since Biden took office. However, the Anchorage summit ended in acrimony, with both sides trading sharp criticisms and warnings. The PRC delegation accused the U.S. of interfering in its internal affairs and disrespecting its sovereignty, while the U.S. delegation accused the PRC of engaging in human rights abuses, economic coercion, and military aggression. The summit highlighted the deepening mistrust and rivalry between the two superpowers and raised concerns about the possibility of a military confrontation over Taiwan. In April 2021, the Taiwan Strait issue took another dramatic turn when the PRC conducted a large-scale military exercise near Taiwan, involving its Air Force, Navy, and missile forces. The exercise, which lasted for several days, simulated a full-scale invasion of Taiwan and demonstrated the PRC's growing military capabilities and determination to reunify Taiwan by force if necessary. The Taiwanese government condemned the exercise as a serious threat to regional peace and stability and called for international support to counter the PRC's aggression. In response, the Biden administration expressed its concern about the PRC's military buildup and aggressive posture and reaffirmed its commitment to the Taiwan Relations Act, which mandates that the U.S. provide Taiwan with defensive arms and support to maintain its security. The administration also sought to deepen its ties with Taiwan through various diplomatic and economic means, such as sending a delegation to Taiwan led by former Senator Chris Dodd, and encouraging more official and unofficial exchanges between the two sides. However, the Biden administration also faced pressure from some U.S. lawmakers and analysts who argued that the U.S. should adopt a more proactive and assertive policy toward Taiwan to deter the PRC's aggression and defend U.S. interests in the region. Some suggested that the U.S. should upgrade its defense cooperation with Taiwan, increase its military presence in the region, and even consider recognizing Taiwan as a sovereign state. Such proposals, however, are highly controversial and could risk triggering a direct conflict with the PRC, which has repeatedly warned the U.S. against interfering in its internal affairs or supporting Taiwan's independence. The Biden administration has tried to strike a delicate balance between supporting Taiwan's security and sovereignty and avoiding a direct confrontation with the PRC, which would have far-reaching consequences for both countries in the region. As the Taiwan Strait issue continues to simmer, the stakes are high for both the PRC and the U.S. The PRC sees Taiwan as a core national interest and a symbol of its reunification and rejuvenation, and any compromise or concession on the Taiwan issue could erode its legitimacy and prestige. The U.S. sees Taiwan as a key partner in maintaining peace and stability in the region and as a test case for its commitment to defending its allies and values in the face of rising authoritarianism and revisionism. The Taiwan government, for its part, faces a difficult balancing act between maintaining its independence and democracy and avoiding a military conflict with the PRC, which could have catastrophic consequences for Taiwan and the region. President Tsai has called for more international support and recognition for Taiwan's sovereignty and democracy and has sought to deepen Taiwan's ties with like-minded countries, such as the US, Japan, and Australia. The Taiwan Strait issue is not just a bilateral or regional issue, but a global one that reflects the changing dynamics of power, ideology, and governance in the 21st century. How the PRC, the US, and Taiwan handle this issue will have profound implications for the future of the Indo-Pacific region and the world. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.